Hello and welcome to another Legends Reborn content spotlight. My name is Undead Pixels. I'm the lead designer, and I'm here with Cryus, another designer on the project.
Hello.
And today we're going to be showing you 4 new creatures. So I've already made a deck here. And this is not a great deck. It's just a deck with all the new content in it. So everyone knows the air elemental. He's kind of in theme with a couple of the new creatures, so just adding him here to show him off real quick. He was pretty popular for a while with this expunge ability from Devious Deal. And we kept that theming of an elemental being like sacrificing its HP to use its passive ability. We wanted to try run with that as a theme for all the elementals, so we'll
I think before that it was called Erase, but yeah, more on that, I guess.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. So yeah, you'll get a few mini previews then. Expunge, Erase has been renamed to Expunge, and in that regard, Cleanse has been renamed to Relief. So you'll see this new water elemental Purifying Pact is very similar to the air elemental. However, when you attack with a creature, it will grant relief on the attacker. So it removes a negative effect from your own creature that's attacking, as opposed to removing a positive effect from the opponent. So the water elemental is kind of the inverse of the air elemental. It's a tanky type of creature. It's got high hit points and a high physical defense. Not a super powerful attacker, but respectable. And it comes with healer-based card slots. And moving on from there, we'll show the fire elemental next. He has Burning Bargain, which again sacrifices a percentage of his own HP based on any of your creatures attacking. He will inflict burn on the target that was attacked. This guy allows you to stack up a lot of burns real fast, at the cost of his own HP, of course. And he does have attacker-based stats, very high physical attack, and a moderate defense to both types of damage. Now he also has skirmisher cards, which allow you to get some of those area attacks in, which will let you stack burning. It's risky. You're gonna lose 30% of your HP when you do an area attack, but you'll also be stacking 30% burn on your targets. And there's another little preview here. It's that burn now spreads to neighboring creatures. If a unit that is burned does not perform an attack to clear the burn off, that burn will start to spread across the lane. So it might be worth it to do an area attack to spread so much burning that they can't clear it all off, which helps it spread even more on the next turn. The next new creature, so that's it for our elementals right now. Clearly there's still one missing, so you can look forward to that, but getting closer to a complete elemental set.
Yeah, I was wondering where the I think we were missing an element, but yeah.
It's something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
So our next guy, the Hooded Serpent, his passive is Venomous Fangs, which is a real simple passive. It just allows him to apply poison whenever he attacks an enemy. To kind of offset this, his attack and magic are extremely low. You should not be looking to play percentage increases on him, because you will not be getting very much damage out of that. Really, his focus is on stacking the poisons. You want to load him up with like multiple attacks or area attacks again, just to get more stacks of poison on your targets.
Right. Also, there's a change to poison, isn't there?
Yes. So the difference, in this build with poison is that higher stacks of poison will do more damage. It's basically, instead of it used to stack turns, now it stacks intensity, and that intensity decays over time. But if you get 50% poison on an enemy, they're gonna take a ton of damage.
Sounds pretty useful.
Yeah, I think it's a lot more powerful now. Whereas before, you could like stack 5 turns of poison and then the game's over before all the damage has even been dealt. So yeah, this one, if you can get, he can finish off an enemy real fast with huge stacks of poison. Luckily, his HP's kind of low and he doesn't do much extra damage beyond the poison, so have to try to deal with cleansing that poison off.
Right.
So our fourth guy, the Stranglevine Creeper. Now, this guy's kind of special. His ability, Phantosynthesis, allows him to generate extra energy for your turn, but it's only an early game feature, as the amount of energy that you gain is based off of how many creatures your opponent has not played yet. So the more creatures that they're sitting on in their hand, the more energy you're going to generate. So this guy is a perfect counter to the strategies that we've seen where people only play a single creature at a time. If you do that against this guy, you're going to be giving up a lot of extra energy each turn.
Or rather, you're gonna get a lot of energy for so you can do more with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it drains the opponents, right? No.
It does not drain the opponents. No, it's just extra energy on the board.
Right.
Yeah, so if you see this guy, you have to decide if you're going to play all your creatures out or still sit on some and deal with the extra energy that your opponent's getting. This guy is super tanky. I believe he has the highest HP in the game at 377, along with a very high defense. Really, his weakness is magic, so if you want to get him off the board, you want to hit him with some magic attacks. And yeah, all right, let's we'll jump into a game. You can see these guys, the models in 3D and some of their effects taking place. Oh, we've made it to the Colosseum.
I think this is one of my favorite ones. Just aesthetically very nice.
I like being in the little pool of water. No running away. Unless you're the thief, she still gets away.
Oh yeah. I find her defeat animation really interesting.
I love it. So let's say I'm going to open with the Stranglevine Creeper to take full advantage of his passive Phantosynthesis. Which means at the start of this turn, I'm going to get 20 extra energy. and be able to play all of my elementals as well as my snake.
Look at those models. I like how the water elemental is just a shark in a whirlpool or a ball of water.
Jumping shark. We got a really creepy tree. When it blinks, it really creeps me out.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of Stranger Things, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. Fire elemental. He's quite on fire.
Mm-hmm.
And here's our hooded serpent. It's a very angry snake. Let's see. So I'll do an opening attack with my Stranglevine Creeper. Even though his attack is weak, just as an example, it will still activate Burning Bargain. So if I had a different deck, if I wanted to use cheap attacks, still I can stack damage on there using the Fire Elemental's passive.
Oh, yeah, I had to do that because I didn't want to let you have an extra energy, but that happened.
Yeah, so a new feature of Burning is that it spreads to neighboring creatures at the end of your turn if you haven't removed the burning. So once a fire starts, you want to put it out by doing a drag attack. Otherwise, it's going to keep spreading. That new feature of burning really makes the fire elemental a lot more viable. You really want to get the spread in to be able to multiply the damage, so you're not just trading 1-to-1.
For sure.
Another cool thing here, I'm going to show the Hooded Serpent. Again, it's a very weak normal attacker, but when I use an area attack card on it, I'll be able to stack a ton of poison. And because of my fire elemental, I will also add even more burning. So it's a huge attack for a ton of damage pretty early in the game.
Oof. Yeah, my skeleton's already at half health. That's not good. Alright. I'm going to have to put out the fire and also take away that fire elemental. That's kind of let's see. And this.
It's burning. All right. So perfect time to show the water elemental. I'm gonna drop a small heal on this guy so he doesn't kill himself from attacking. And then I'll be able to do a drag attack, which will activate the water elemental's relief ability, which will remove one of my debuffs. And it is random. I hope it removes the plague, because that's the real problem. But we'll see. Oh, no, just the cripple. Yeah, but now I have enough energy to do another attack. And I'll get rid of that plague.
No! It's pretty neat, though, just having free debuff removals. I gotta get rid of that. Let's see. This burn's really kind of annoying.
You cleared out the big burns. There's not too much fire left.
Right.
Almost out. But yeah, I think that kind of covers everyone. Uh, remove this cripple just to show the purify impact one more time. Um, as you can see, like any attack can activate all of your elementals, so you really need to manage their health. I would recommend building them with a healer or someone with regen cards to keep them alive.
For sure. I think Pixie might be the Flitterwing Prankster would be really good in this scenario because whenever she gets hit, she heals the entire team.
Yeah, putting a taunt on her would be very powerful with the elemental deck.
Oh yes, and Bravery, we called it, is now Taunt, which makes it hopefully easier for everyone to understand.
Bravery was never the best name for it. I think taunt is very clear as to what the behavior is.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So I think that about covers it. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing how these new creatures are used and how they affect the meta, and any feedback everyone has, and just really, really looking forward to it disrupting the game again. You know, we like to change up the meta on you guys all the time.
Yep. All right. So with that, I guess we'll see you guys at the tables.
See you there. Thanks for watching.